10th Street's different from any of the other Health Point sites because we're outside. We are in the cold and the rain and the wind, taking care of our community. We see Health Point patients and non-Health Point patients. We serve the whole community. Whoever needs testing or vaccination, we do it. Hi, my name is Ro Allen. I am the test and vaccine site manager here at 10th Street. I started with Health Point in March of 2020, not too long before I transitioned to 10th Street. I began at urgent care, and when this all started with COVID, Katharina asked if I would take this on, and I said, sure. Not knowing what to expect or what was going to happen. We face people that are impatient. People don't want to wear masks, and I have to talk to them. It's a never-ending battle. But I still do it because there's still a need. People are still needing to be tested. We have to end this pandemic somehow, and I'm willing to do my part to make sure that happens.
I'm Gena Poling. I'm a provider here on Ro's team with COVID testing notification and COVID vaccinations. I chose this role at Health Point because I really believe in community medicine. I believe in the mission of Health Point, and I consider Health Point community to be my community in a lot of ways. I actually used to be a teacher in the Highline School District, and Highline has a lot of school-based clinics operated by Health Point, and I've even gotten to see former students who are now colleagues in the Health Point system. And my role here at Health Point with the 10th Street test site is to notify people that they have unfortunately tested positive for COVID-19. Testing is so critical because often people don't even realize they have COVID. For the test site to be available, to be free, to be open at the hours that we are, the extended hours that Ro created, and easy access, I think, is so huge to having people be aware of their status so that they can then isolate their loved ones or close contacts can quarantine.
We reach people in 24 hours. Some people I've heard wait 2-3 days for test results. By then, you've already been out and about around other people, just continuing your normal little life. But Gena and the rest of the team being able to reach out to these people so quickly is huge. And she's doing a huge part in this to try to control the spread.
And, unfortunately, sometimes through this pandemic, COVID has become political, but our job here isn't political. Right. It's just trying to serve the community and be a resource.
Having Gena and Brandon involved in this project from the beginning was crucial because they were like my little superheroes that would call the patients and give them the hope, the knowledge, the peace of mind that they needed, because this pandemic has been scary for everybody, and they were able to reassure people that they were going to get through this and it was going to be okay.
There have been calls where people, hear they have COVID, and sometimes their words are, am I going to die? And being able to offer a line of just direct, hey, this is kind of what to expect. And, I'm here to answer any questions to the best of my ability. It's not just numbers and tests that come through these drives that are behind the cars. They're people with families. They're people who have been at work who didn't know, but maybe now feel guilty or heavy and burdened that they put people at risk. And so just talking through the different scenarios and situations and taking the time to explain that to people feels like a huge privilege. It just humbles me and just brings the humanity back into this pandemic when we're so often caught up in numbers and statistics and positivity case rates and variants and all these things.
So 10th Street is a drive-through site, and that happens here. What most people don't know is that we support the other Health Point sites. They don't have the staff to do the vaccine clinics or go out to certain places to do them, and their communities still need it. We go to community centers, we go to schools.
When we started vaccinating the adolescents, I remember a lot of the parents would be video recording their teen getting their vaccine, and it was really meaningful to know that they're on their way one more step closer to just more protection, or just one more step closer to being able to be back with their friends or their schools and their community.
I like going out to the sites and doing the vaccines because we meet so many people in so many different situations, and knowing that we go to them makes the task even easier for them so that they get their vaccination, that peace of mind, and we're helping them.
Yeah, talking about access, I spoke with a veteran this week, actually, who just recently, unfortunately, tested positive, but he had been in town a month or so ago looking for the COVID vaccine booster and the flu shot. And he said he went to 6 different clinics and pharmacies and was denied, even though he has insurance. He is a veteran. He served our country. And we just were kind of astounded together that he had faced all those barriers. And so I told him, as soon as you're done isolating, sir, come on down to the Renton drive-thru and we'll take care of your Pfizer booster. And he was very appreciative of that.
So at the end of the day, it feels really good to know that we are part of the solution. In some small way, it feels like we're creating a glimmer of hope. We're kind of creating a light at the end of the tunnel.